Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Snowtopia. So this game's been keeping me going while winter has been closed. As some of you know, I like to go snowboarding. I'm living in the UK, haven't been able to travel in like a year. So this is all I've got. I did actually play this before when it was in early access. I created a very realistic ski resort. But now the game's been fully released and we'll see what updates they've added. So they've added a lot of new maps. I think we'll go with Volcano Heights. That sounds like my sort of thing. So yeah, Snowtopia, it's a ski building resort simulator, but it's a little bit different in that there's no money, which means it's very chilled out. So we start here. This is our resort center. Of course, it is called Snowtopia, and that just provides access to this lovely mountain terrain. Having a little look around, I'm going to guess that this is our volcano. We will call it Mount Doom. So to start, we need to build a lift. We've got 3 to choose from: a 1-person fixed tow, a 1-person detachable tow, and a 2-person fixed grip chairlift. So if we do this fixed grip one, boosh. So this is like our beginner sort of slope, and obviously we're going to need a slope. And we've got 3 different slope widths. We've got a narrow slope, an intermediate, and a large. So we're going to do a large because this is like a beginner sort of zone. So you can see as we start drawing, we've got a coloured line. And on the snow, they're contours. So the steeper we go, you get different grades of slope. So green is pretty flat. That's like your baby slopes. Blue is where it gets a little bit steeper. And the red, that's not orange, it's meant to be red. That's where it gets really steep. And then obviously black is the one you've all heard about. But we're just going to have this one as a nice leisurely greeny blue. And basically once this is built, that will average into a single color, which I'm guessing will be blue. And a site construction in progress. So obviously to build something, we need builders. We can't just build out of nothing. So we're going to come down to here and we're going to build a builder's lodge. And now, as I said earlier, there's no money in this game. So up here we have the number of volunteers in the resort. Because we're not going to pay people to work here. It's the dream job. Alright, so we can click on our builder's lodge and we can come here and we can assign some volunteers. So we're going to add 2 volunteers. And then things should start being built. Right, so whilst they're building that, we'll go maybe over this side and we'll start another bit of run. And this time I'm going to use the detachable surface lift, just so we can see what the difference is. So this time we'll go up to about there. We'll do a medium width slope. And I want to take this one on a bit of a journey. We're taking this one round the back of the village. Oh god, we might not be able to make it. Right, there we go. And a classic... a classic like little back alley slope, and it does have some uphills at the end, so not ideal for snowboarders, but it is what it is. Right, now, so this lift is now built. Obviously we need a volunteer to work here because we can't just let people go in and help themselves. So if we assign a volunteer, then it's running. Yes. And the way this lift works, it's called a button lift. So you can see these little things here. You grab that and you plonk that between your legs. And it sort of looks like a button from behind. So you've got a button between your legs. Now for skiers, absolutely fine. For snowboarders... How you going, mate? Get away! So yeah, that's why snowboarders do not like these types of lifts. We prefer chair lifts and gondolas. But they cost more money, so we're starting with this. Right, our first run is now built as well. So we might get an influx of skiers. Look at them coming. Look at them all go. So they're going to head over to our lift. And you should be able to see, actually, how it works for a skier. All right, there you go. You can see the button is between his legs. And it's dragging them up the hill. All right, so that's keeping them busy. Meanwhile, we'll head over to this slope. And we need to assign another volunteer. That's now complete. So this one turned out to be a green. We've got the signpost. So that tells us what difficulty the game thinks it is. We can actually change that. So we can tell people it's a black. It's definitely a black. So all the beginners won't go on there anymore, because they'll think it's really hard. But we'll keep it realistic for now. So it's green. Meanwhile, this one over here, this is a blue. And this actually changes depending on the quality of the snow. So the more a run gets used, it gets all like chopped up and it'll get all like bumpy and stuff. So we need something to maintain our slopes, keep it nice and smooth as intended. So down in our maintenance, we have a snow groomer hanger. You can bung that in there. And while we're waiting, I've noticed we've got a skier waiting for assistance. So this is what happens when you go skiing. You get people that just end up flat-faced. Oh, God. There's another one. Oh, there you go. He got up by himself. Legend. But this guy, he's still on the floor. Oh, he suffered a serious fall. Now, we do actually need to hire some staff to help people like this. So we go back to maintenance. We've got a ski patrol lodge. So that allows us to hire... Well, I say hire. They're all volunteers. That allows us to hire some ski patrol people. And they'll come and help people that have fallen over. Alright, so we also need to build a mechanics workshop. And that will allow us to hire mechanics so that if any lifts break down, they can fix that. sorted. And we also need a research lab. This is what's been added since early access. So this research station, once it's built, will allow us to research various things in this tech tree. We've got different lifts we can upgrade, maintenance such as snow tires, repair training, services that allows us to build more buildings. So what we'll do, we'll just start researching everything, and we can queue these up. Yes, we can queue up 4. So I'm just going to do those 4 for my lifts first, because I want better lifts. We want to help our snowboarders out. So we've got 3 types of people in here. We've got the snow-struck lovers. I think they want a bit more of a challenge, so we could do some steeper runs. We've got the kids, who are pretty easy to please, and the new fallen snow. And these are like literally the noobs, the architects. They're very easily entertained, of course. All right, so it's been a little while now. We've got a lot of people in the resort. Added a few more little runs and stuff. We've got a slight problem. We've got some queues forming. People are getting angry, especially when people push in like that lanky skiing bastard. Yeah, get out, you prick. Skier 316, you bastard. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do with this. This is a really slow lift. But this one over here, we've got quite a few people complaining. We can add another volunteer, and that allows our lift to move a bit faster. But essentially, we need to unlock better lifts. So we're about to unlock this 2-person tow lift, but we have just unlocked the 4-person chairlift. And what we can do, we can click this button here to modernize. So we can upgrade that instantly to the 4-person chairlift. So we'll do the small shelter and the soup bar. So who doesn't want soup on a cold mountainside? Right, so this is complete now. I can now assign my volunteers. Bung 2 people in there, and now that's flying. And it's got double the capacity, because 4 people can fit in now. Still got a queue though. Hopefully that'll go down fairly quick. Oh no, they're all complaining still. Sorry guys. Right, now we've got enough research done that we can unlock the next level. And we can choose to specialize. We can be an expanded ski area. And the unlocked buildings are a 6-seater and 10-seater gondola. But if we go for optimized, our ski lifts are faster and they're also bigger. 8-seater and 12. I think we're going to do the expanded one, just because I know the maximum gradient is a right ball ache. Right, so yeah, people still not happy. We've got so many people. We're going to have to start building some new lifts, I think, from the bottom. Oh, we can, though. We can upgrade these, which is good. So I think we'll modernize this to a 2-seater. And we may as well do this top one as well. And again, same over here. We'll modernize to a 2-seater. Unfortunately, now our only open lift is this middle one. So people are going to be pissed. But let's do another chairlift. And we will head up to there. So we'll do a rundown from a newly built slope. This is going to be pretty steep. We've got some black right next to the rock, and we end down there. Sorted. We've got to keep upgrading everything. We're very close to unlocking the ultimate in upgrades, the tea room. So we can click on this 4-person where everyone's complaining. We can add an upgrade, and that makes it go faster, but it will make it run out quicker. You can see how much quicker it's going comparing to the one on the left. It is flying. All right, so once our tea room is complete, we can then add a 6-person gondola. Oh my god. And we can also add some upgrades that will increase our gradients. These were part of our expanded ski area specialization. We still have a slight problem with Fallen Comrades. So what we might want to do, because I'm a nice guy, is add a ski patrol lodge up a slope. So we can put that there. And once that gets built, we can add some volunteers. That will mean they won't have so far to travel. And oh my god, look how many people are there. Look at the pile up of bodies here. What a mess. People are just walking over them.
It's disgusting.
Right, here we go. We can add some people to our ski patrol lodge. That should help to pick some of them up. Right, I'm getting really annoyed about people complaining about queuing. It's not that much of a queue, but people are whining like anything. So I think we're going to have to do something to sort this out. Ah, that's better. No more complaining about lifts.
Holy crap.
Seems to be a new problem emerging. Partly our lifts keep catching fire, apparently. Secondly...
Holy crap.
There's a lot of hurt people on this slope. Look at them. I think there's more casualties on this slope than the bloody D-Day landing. However, we have now unlocked the 10-person gondola. And this has a max gradient of 65 degrees and can nearly go a kilometer. So this should be able to get us to places we haven't been able to reach before. I want to get up to the volcano, the summit. So we'll add 6 volunteers to this lift. All the upgrades. So we should be able to get everyone to fly up here. It's going to be beautiful. So we're going to make a large slope. And we're going to loop it back on itself. So now the gondola is moving. People that come up here can have the joys of going down this incredible slope. But not only that, we're going to make this a mecca. A tea room mecca. So we've got our first tea room here with incredible views of the mountain. We're just going to add some more.
What follows is a brief construction montage. We hope you enjoyed this brief construction montage.
Oh, there we are. Once they get built, that will be perfect. And of course, this has a 10-man gondola because I expect this to be the most popular place of the entire resort. The only downside with this is those people that use this ski slope, they then cannot go back downhill.
I see the problem. Oh, do ya?
So these lifts, they can come up them, but for some reason they cannot use them to get back down again. So we've sort of created a ski-nado of people here. Ski-nado! Right, meanwhile, frame rate is not happy with what I've done. Especially if we head over to our resort center. What's going on down here? Oh, God. Nothing too bad. No one seems to be complaining too much, except for these people. So I've got a lift going to this point, the edge of the map. Now, it's sort of terrifying, especially if you look straight down. But I thought we could think about interconnecting our resort to another town. So if we take a narrow slope, and this is only going to be for the hardcore skiers, we're going to do a black run right on the edge of the map. And we can take a run in this direction over to here. A new town. It's also called Snowtopia. And once people get here, they're screwed. They can't get home. But what we can do, we can send them over to the T volcano. And we can do that by bringing them up over here. Directly over that rock, because why would you go around it? Over to here. Now, we probably want to get rid of this slope, if I'm honest. Because some people are escaping. Anyone that comes up through this chairlift, they'll all have to go up to our T volcano. And a lot more of these are built now, so I'm just going to fill up the volunteers. Because we don't want any queues for our T. But our satisfaction is falling. We're only at 30%. I need to try and work out why. What could be the reason for that poor satisfaction? I honestly have no idea. So we've got barely any queues, barely any fires. We do have a high risk of falling on this slope. I don't know if that's the obstacles. They're all just flying into each other. Oh, God. There's so many. All right, so I think what we need to do, the perceived difficulty, everyone thinks it's a black slope. And I think we really need to signpost this as a green, because that will mean people will see it's a lot easier. Anyone can use a slope. So we should get more people using it. And meanwhile, this poor sausage, the world's shortest ski slope, he's managed to fall down it. It's literally flat from there to there. Meanwhile, up in Mount Vesuvius, we need to add more staff. Oh no, we've run out of volunteers. So we really need to increase that satisfaction, and I really don't know how. Let's have a look at their needs. So security's pretty low. They're not feeling very safe. Meanwhile, I think we've maxed out all of our lift upgrades. We've got a few more things you can upgrade, like insulated seats and secondary heating. That might increase the security. I'm not really sure how I can fix that now. Yeah, but we do have 2 more volunteers, so we can assign them to the T stand. I think as well, actually, we should probably grab our ski patrol. I feel like they're probably overworked, underpaid, so we may as well just sack them off completely. I feel like the dead bodies are more of a feature. Something to ski around. And again, another one here. You 2 ski patrol people, you've got far more important work to do. You need to serve tea. Oh, and I think we've just about done it. We got 3 more volunteers, and we got 3 more tea stalls. Thank goodness. That worked out perfectly. I think we'll just watch some people use this incredible black slope I created. So these are the first 2 testers, the guinea pigs. Let's see how they do. Ready? He's off. Whoosh. Yes, look at them go. Oh no, we've had a fall. We've had a fall. He's stacked right at the top. Thankfully, he didn't fall off the edge. But let's speed up and see how people get on. They seem to be loving it. They're absolutely bombing it down. Oh, but no, unfortunately, everyone that's coming down here, they're just leaving. They're all going home. Oh no, we got one person. One person. Oh, he turned around, you bastard. Oh, if you're going up. It's okay, it's okay. People are going to join the T Mountain. So I think we'll leave it there for today, guys. In just a month, we've turned this otherwise barren landscape into a thriving ski resort to ensure no queues at all, no skiing at all, no dehydrating at all, and of course no worry about there not being the right type of slope. But yeah, that's it for today, guys. Peace, love, and ski nados, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.